afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for January 14th, 2021, Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Remind everybody we're having a special call tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern on iHercules and reverse aging and body. That's at 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. With everything that's transpiring on this stage, kind of look at living life as if everything is rigged in your favor. Imagine living a life where you understand that everything is in your favor without the ego mind. And remember, this is all about you. But try this, if you haven't already. Sit in total stillness. Sometime today, sit down and be very silent and become very still like a statue for 5 minutes. If you move a muscle, even shift your eyes, then start the clock over. See if you can do this 5 real minutes of absolute perfect stillness. You'll find that when you truly do this, you discover something that is more valuable than all the money and love in the world. In pure stillness, each of us stop the mind from chasing after all those things it thinks will make it happy. You start to become the one who causes amazing manifestations to occur in life. You begin to consciously create your life instead of being a doormat where life tends to walk all over you. It's good to know while you're practicing that at the core of your being is a profound stillness, and it is already here. You do not have to create stillness. Just let go of the mind, be totally unfocused, and notice what happens when you cannot be disturbed. The stillness is always here. Even in the most crazy moments of your life, the peaceful, calm consciousness is always here. So sometime today, take it today to stop your busy life and to turn your awareness inwards, and you will naturally and effortlessly find the peace that you so desperately seek. You relax, let go of everything, and devote today to finding utter stillness. We talk a lot about shining our light. How to shine your light like the sun. Even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, "You owe me." Look what happens with a love like that. It lights up the whole sky. Happens. So a lot of us have done some sun gazing, morning sunrise, shaking meditation on the beach, or actively. And if you ever need a powerful way to increase your body's energy and to let go of any tension stored up inside, take an hour to watch the sunrise or sunset while shaking your body. Bouncing at the knees as slow or fast as you want while looking into the sun is such an amazing release. What was expected, what you may expect in this experience, was the level of deep appreciation that you would feel for the sun. You realize that the warmth, the light, and life that it continuously brings to all billions of us on the surface of this planet is incredible. You can feel the sun as if it were an alive being who had immense heart overflowing with love for everyone on the planet. You can feel how the sun would never stop radiating its love towards any of us. No matter what we did, and would give us what we did, it would still give us warmth up until our very last breath of life. The sun has devoted its existence to giving us all life. There is no greater love than this. Even if we don't have anything back, we don't give anything back, or appreciate the light, warmth, and life we receive from the sun, it will still continue to give. Even if we ignore the sun or curse it for burning us, blinding us, or not being here when we need it, it still continues to give. It's an unending love, which we may take for granted, thinking, of course, it's just doing its job. And it must rise at the horizon tomorrow morning. And this is true. But no matter what we say or do, the sun won't hesitate to be there exactly on time. There is nothing we can do to stop this amazing light from persistently shining on us. You may feel that the sun is one of our greatest teachers in life. Every moment it's showing us what deep eternal love is like. It's demonstrating how to be this amazing light, feel it inside us, and share it with everyone in the world. It's showing us how to not discriminate who we give our light to, no matter what religion, sex, or country they are from. The sun is the best example as to how to stop hiding our brilliance and just let our inner light shine. It's teaching us through its example how to find this deep, eternal source of loving energy inside ourselves and to stop looking for it in the outer world, which a lot of people do. It is telling us that our light is already on inside us, that it's already radiating all around us, and we can relax and bathe in it at any time. The sun never has to give warmth or light to itself because it knows that it already is the source of light. And on a deeper spiritual level, each one of us has a natural infinite radiance inside us that is even brighter than the sun. And yes, this brilliant light shines on its own accord, no matter what we do. The only thing hiding it from our sight is the inner clouds of self-doubt, negativity, and fear. All thoughts, all of those are thoughts. A little break there. We may have some breaks during this meditation, but I will continue to return. Whenever any of us believe in a negative thought about ourselves, we are forming a dark rain cloud that will stop our inner light from shining through. And of course, it's all temporary and all an illusion inside our minds. Yet we can choose not to play this game. The secret is to be so vigilantly aware whenever a potential cloud may be beginning to form, and in that instant, you recognize your dreary thinking habit, notice where it came from, and refocus your attention back on the heart-warming energy from your inner sun. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. If you feel that you've been lost in some inner fog for years and haven't the slightest clue where your inner sun might be, take the time now to look inside at why you're still choosing to remain in this fog. What is the payoff you're getting for not letting your light shine? You can choose a different experience. Whenever we get in the habit of not deeply enjoying every moment of our lives, we have simply forgotten how good it feels to be in touch with our natural radiance. What would it feel like to reclaim your greatest, brightest inner radiance today, in this moment? I invite you to imagine that you just inherited this super abundant, overly generous, non-selfish, sun-like quality. Your main job is simply to radiate your loving light into everyone and everything of this world. No matter how the people respond to you, simply continue shining the same glorious love and light from within. Now imagine, what will you feel like after doing this for 24 hours? How would your life change if you shone like the sun for an entire week? How would your conversations be different? What would your face look like if you saw it in a mirror? There already is an immense energy inside each and every single one of us right now, which we get to spread it whatever direction we choose. Now, you can shine it on what you want or shine it on what you don't want. The opportunity is always for you to jump on right here, right now. The first step in clearing any fog or old rainstorm pattern you may be in is to first admit that this brilliant sun-like energy is somewhere inside of you. Then choose to focus on it, love it, honor it, and appreciate it as often as you can. The more time you spend focusing on it, the more you'll see and feel an increase of its power. What's really fun is that the more often you share it with others, the more you feel it inside you, and you realize that you have an infinite supply to give away. Smiling, laughing, eye-gazing, physically reaching out to touch others are often the best ways to transmit this sacred energy. So, a lot of us know, we know this, but it's not there a lot. We don't focus on it because what happens, we wander off. These incessant thoughts through the mind and the ego. And we start grabbing those thoughts out of the sky, and we take them and we move energy into form, create them into reality, manifest them into our reality, into our life. But imagine that you begin to practice, and this is what happens. The ego mind will say, "Oh, this is silly. What am I doing this for? This isn't, it's stupid. Talking about the sun and me being the sun and all this stuff and the love and everything." And that's the ego mind. The ego mind does not care to have you discover who and what you are, because once you do, then the ego mind is no longer in command. And so that's that weird feeling you get sometimes. We all get that, when you're doing something like in this meditation, where you're focused on the light within you, and using the sun as an example, analogy, and understanding how you can direct that power, which is infinite. So you never run out. You don't get weak. None of that. It is infinite. So your whole direction is to shine it on everything and everyone, just like the sun. And by you shining it, it warms others. It comforts others. It gives a good feeling. Other people feel it and are happy with it. You notice when you smile, you laugh, you chuckle, you eye gaze. You notice how you feel. It's a whole different ball game. A lot of us are stuck in that, the mind-ego trap that causes us to be low down. You know, oh, look at this, and look at this. And it's a continual woe is me type situation, always out there on the horizon. And we don't ever really, we do on rare occasion, and we look at the fact that we are the sun. It's an example of what we are. We shine our light. We literally change and shift things into a higher vibrational frequency. People smile more, laugh more. They don't need to have an excuse to laugh or smile. You know, you just do it because you desire to do it. And to become the sun, to shine your light just like the sun shines its light. There's no questions, right? You're saying, well, I'm going to give my light, I got to get something in return. None of that. That's ego mind. You do it because you're the light. We'll drop off there. All of us, are the light. And the sun is there to give us an example of, it never argues about it being the light. It never gets angry and shuts its light off. He's always there giving the light. And we have the light within us, the God, force, love, light, energy. And to learn to shine it out, it transforms you. You're no longer in that lower frequency. You know, I wish it would be better this way, or I wish it could do better this way. You know, I wish my life was this or that. I wish I could be like them, or I wish I could do that. And imagine all the energy that we spend doing that, rather than lifting our vibrational frequency and saying, I'm the light. I'm the light of the world. We're all the light of the world. Okay? And that's why we talk about in the meditations that you discover that and you practice that, and you start to realize that you don't follow the light. It's, you know how silly it is. You are the light. But many have been convinced in this civilization that they aren't the light, that the light is out there. It's outside of them. And they have to go find the light. And the crazy thing about that is that the light is within them, and it always has been, and it always will be. So this is really focusing, leaving the ego mind, and then focusing on you as the light. And as you begin to embrace and understand that you are the light, why wouldn't you shine? Why wouldn't you? Okay? Because the light engulfs you. It is you. And so you shine it outwards towards everyone and everything. You radiate it out. So that's why we use the sun as an example. because it doesn't argue or anything. It just shines its light. And look at the results. How do you feel when you have a lot of sunlight? How do you feel? See, a lot of us think that it's always outside of us, but the sun is an example of the light within us. It's always shining. It's just that a lot of us throw a bunch of blankets over it and cover it up because we spend so much time outside of ourselves trying to figure out where the light is. So when you begin to embrace that and experience it, and you move out of the mind and ego, briefly, just to begin with, you're going to start discovering a whole different existence. Might not be huge at first. It should be a little bit. Why would any of us be afraid of the light? That which is within us. And some are. They're afraid of the light that they are. So embrace the light that you are. Shine it everywhere. You're a natural radiance. And when you radiate out, you feel good. You don't feel constricted, pressured, barred, stapled, strapped down. You're light as a feather. So we enjoy every moment in our lives, every single moment. And we shine our light every chance we get. And eventually, this entire civilization will shine its light, just like the sun shines its light. But our light is much brighter than the sunlight. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted. And I'm sure we all are. And the first thing that we care to do is relax our bodies, head to toe, inside and out. Let go. Surrender. Just let it all go. You aren't losing anything. Why would you hang on to things that irritate you, disrupt you, cause you to get hurried, angry, frustrated, fearful, worry? It doesn't do us any good, does it? So just let it go. You say bye. And the body responds and lets go. You'll feel it. You feel it in your neck. You feel it in your shoulders, your face, just everywhere. You'll feel it just leave you. It'll leave because you've identified and you know. And so as the body does relax, head to toe, inside and out, we choose because we're consciously aware that we move into the now. And the now is all we have. And that's a lot. The now is the space between heartbeats. It's the moment to moment of this life that we are all experiencing. That's all it is. Moment to moment. Whatever you're doing, you're focused on the moment. This is how you step out of the mind. This is how you step out of the ego, or the subconscious mind. You are not participating in them. They are outside of you, and you're watching them. You see it in your heart, mind's motion picture. You feel it. And you bring that ball of light, and you bring it right to the center of the heart. And you let it shine. And the more you practice it, the more relaxed you are, the more you're outside of the mind and the ego and the subconscious mind, that more that light will shine on everyone and everything. Those that are asleep, those that are somewhat awake, those that are fully awake. Some of us, we all reminisce. We get thoughts. A song might kindle it. Something might cause us to reflect. into our past of different experiences. We all do it. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing. But some of us, for some reason, we stay so long in the past that we take that past, we bring it into a future that doesn't exist. We create that future from that past, and we relive that past and that future. This is why you'll hear a lot of people, maybe yourself at times, have said, seems like I keep making the same mistakes. Why do I keep doing this? I gravitate to it. It seems different to me, but then all of a sudden it comes out in the end factor that is similar to what I experienced previously. So why is that happening? Why do I make the same decisions? Why do I do it? It is because that inadvertently you embrace that past so much that it became and we're back again. So how do we stay in the now? How do we do it? Our breath. We focus on our breath. Our breath's really powerful. We take it for granted. It relaxes us. It strengthens us. It oxygenates and supports this body that we're in. It literally sustains the body that holds the kingdom of God. It's super omnipotently powerful. So whenever you find yourself wandering with thoughts, at first you may not because it's just kind of natural, but then you'll say, hey, I'm wandering into these thoughts. And so I'll focus on my breath and I'll be in the now. And that's it. That's what happens. As soon as you start focusing on your breath, you're in the now. And it focuses just on the breath, which is moment to moment. Each breath is in the moment. It's not in the past or the future. So when you do this, you leave the mind and the ego. You leave it. You're not in it. You're outside of it. That's a good thing. So we relax the body. We're in the now. We know how to focus on the now. We know how to go into the now when we are wandering off with all of these different thoughts. And so we take our divine positive energy, our breath, and we're relaxed, and we're in a relaxed position. And we take the divine positive energy and we merge it with the God Force Love Light energy. And through your Heart, Minds, Motion picture, you can see these wheels of light going up to the center of your body to the top of your head. And they're all different colors. And they all are flowers. And all of them have different geometrical shapes in the center of the flower. These are known as chakras. They are the connectors, the etheric connectors to all that there is. They're the connectors to spirituality, spiritual plane, the astral plane. They're connected to everything between spiritual and physical, back and forth. So we watch as we take our divine positive energy and our God Force Love Light energy that flows evenly and easily through these chakras unless they're blocked. And we start with the red wheel of light, which is the root chakra, the Muladhara. And it deals with survival. And it's blocked by fear. You cannot survive if you are engulfed in fear. Then we move to the orange wheel of light. This is the sacral chakra, the Vadasthana. This deals with pleasure, and it is blocked by guilt. You can't have pleasure if you are experiencing guilt. And then we move to the golden yellow wheel of light. This is the solar plexus chakra, the Manipura. And this deals with willpower and is blocked by shame. You can't have willpower if you are filled with shame. And remember, these are all thoughts that we choose to embrace and bring into reality and experience in our lives, this life. Then we move to the emerald green wheel of light, the heart chakra, the Anahata. This deals with love, and it is blocked by grief. If you are in deep grief, the deep grief blocks your love. We move into the blue wheel of light. This is the throat chakra, the Vishuddha. This deals with truth, and it is blocked by lies. Then we move to the indigo wheel of light, the third eye chakra, the Ajna. This deals with insight, and it is blocked by illusion. Like so many, you're witnessing and watching how their insight is blocked by the illusion that causes them to do what they do. And then we move to the violet wheel of light, the crown chakra, the Sahasrara. This deals with cosmic energy, and it is blocked by ego attachment. So you have ego attachment, you're going to block your crown chakra, and you're going to block the flow of cosmic energy. And we bring these energies right to the top of our heads, and we only hold them briefly, 3 seconds maybe. I am light, I am love, I am. And in that brief moment, we compress and condense our divine positive energy and our God Force Love Light energy into pure liquid energy. And we release it over the pineal gland. Pineal glands are very important to us in these physical bodies. It is the gateway to all the particles of existence, the astral plane, the spiritual plane existence, the etheric realm, all of it. You view in your heart, mind's motion picture that it is however you view it. I see it as a rosebud, a green ball. And as soon as I release this liquid energy, that green ball immediately expands into fully bloomed rose, massive with multicolored petals and a wonderful fragrance. And it is sending out shimmering frequency, waves of energy. It's just total contentment, total peace, no doubt, full trust in the universe and in all things. And the light is shining ever so brightly within you, outward. Now we're also consciously aware that we are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. This is our choosing of increasing our frequencies. This is what creates the ascension. This is what gives us the boost to move into higher densities and higher dimensions. It is our choosing to increase our vibrational frequencies through love, gratitude, compassion, many different aspects or facets of us. We also know that our spirit, our higher self, our soul, our mind, ego mind, subconscious mind, body, God mind, pure consciousness, all one. So we're heaven on this earth, each of us. In every step we take, we create paradise. And as we begin, as in this meditation, to understand We choose to shine our light outward over everything and everyone and to smile. We're having fun with us today, so we'll continue. So you picture all of us as gods, all of us shining our light, all of us in smile, all of us in joy, endless light. Picture that. See that through your heart, mind, motion picture. And feel it. We also have others with us. We have other facets, aspects, other parts of us, the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes. And the ascended masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, Salmoria, Abundantia, Pel, Thoth, Yella, Yeshua, many, many, many more. The archangels, their civilization vibrates a higher frequency than we do. That's why we don't see them like we see each other. But we meet with them in this life. We interact with them. Could be a stranger, somebody just out of the clear blue. And as we communicate, we aren't aware of it until we usually are not in the communication. And then it dawns on us, and a little bit of the bliss inside bubbles to the surface. And sometimes we'll say to ourselves, that wasn't just a regular being, that was an angel. And usually the message is, isn't it wonderful to be alive in these bodies? In some way, shape, or form, it's transmitted. Now, they can surround us in the thousands anytime they choose. Because of their vibrational frequency, they can house a large number in a small area. The ascended masters, they have mastered ascension into physical form, out of physical form, hold pure consciousness, God form. We have ascended into physical form or mastering physical form, so we are creating our experiences in this physical form in this life so we can perfect our creation. And in the same time, we are learning how to go within ourselves and to discover who and what we really are, so that when we do decide to leave the body, we will not be following a tunnel of light, because we, each of us, are the light. Both of these, the archangels and the ascended masters, are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. And so we call out to all of the different reflections and aspects and facets of ourselves throughout existence. We call upon all the light energy beings and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. And only those who are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, the full liberation of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, in this now. And they come in the Gugaplexes. One Gugaplex fills this universe. They come in trillions of Gugaplexes from trillions of universes. And they are with us now. We call upon all the inhabitants of inner Earth, hollow Earth, Agartha, and beneath Earth. Many different civilizations and species. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, and forming the circle of life. And they come in the billions, and they are with us now. Call upon all the galactics, off-worlders, celestials, from everywhere, in all existence, in all universes. And only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, in the forming of the circle of light. Full liberation of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, in this now. Now, the ones that we're familiar with is vaguely, because over 1,000 travel through the solar system every day, and trillions travel throughout the universes every day. The ones that we're somewhat familiar with, smidgen, this includes all their species, levels, and their civilizations, the good, the not so good, and the bad. But understanding only those with a higher frequency and consciously aware of it will be with us in this meditation. So the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Arcturians, the Andromedas, the Zeta Reticuli, the Feline, the Nords, the Greys, the Draco, the Reptilian, the Golden Pyramid, the Avian, many, many, many more. They've been assisting us in our evolution, enlightenment, ascension, freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and our own self-imposed slavery. And in uncountable numbers, they are with us now. We call upon all of our loved ones, all of those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, in the forming of the circle of light. And they come in the billions, and they're with us now. We call upon all the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on, in, above, and below this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now, this meditation, forming the circle of light and full liberation of this planet. We're only familiar with a smidgen of them. And they come in the trillions in different shapes, colors, sizes, forms, and configurations, of which many we've never seen before. The ones we are familiar with are fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, and the dwarves, the trees, the trolls, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, wood, ether. The mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, the minotaur, and many, many, many more. And they are with us now, all consciously aware, as all of us, that we are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. And we're all one. We're all gathered, arm in arm, hand in hand. And we're back again. We're all one, we're all God, and we're all love, and our God force, love, light, energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And it continues to intensify, and it continues to expand. We're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, and humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence, prosperity, and abundance. And we all form a massive circle of light. It is the God light that we're shining outward. And this light is so brilliant and so massive that it grays out the darkness of sacred space. Take over 1,000 billion suns in this solar system to even come close to its radiance. And we shine on, and we flood this planet with all the negative lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies. We flood them. We shine our light on all of them, head to toe, inside and out. And it's endless. And we lift the vibrational frequencies of existence of this planet and all those who are with it into the higher and higher frequencies of deep eternal love and gratitude. We begin to levitate above the planet. As we do this, we're met with a massive ocean of glitter. And this glitter is reflecting trillions of colors in every direction. If you look closely enough, you'll see these little mirrors reflecting all of us back and forth to each other, all assembled, all here as one consciously, for the liberation of this planet into the higher frequencies of deep eternal love and gratitude, permanently and consciously. So we are immediately met with the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. This is a column of light that reminds us all that we are the power of healing. Then we're met with the violet blue purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. This is a column of light that reminds us all of our omnipotent power, strength, and resolve. Then we're met with the white fire. This is a column of light that reminds us all that from head to toe, inside and out, we are imbued with an impenetrable armor of light from the God Force Love Light energy deep within us, each and every one of us. And this armor cannot be violated from any external power source, frequency at all. Cannot be harmed. We are protected 24/7 eternally. But only you have the power, because you are the power, that if you decide to lower your vibrational frequencies low enough through hatred, anger, greed, envy, you will create a breach in your white fire armor. Enough so to allow the dark matter, survival matter frequencies to come flooding in. If you do decide to do this, you are then met with the purple transmuting flame. This is a column of light that reminds us all that we can call in the purple transmuting flame. We can transmute all these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies into neutral light substance. And we can send them to pure consciousness where they are gone permanently, vanish, vaporized. We're then met with the violet ray. This is a column of light that reminds us all that we can bring in the violet ray right behind the purple transmuting flame. We can literally cleanse and purify the area where these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies were, sealing the breach in our white fire armor, restoring our harmonics of deep eternal love and gratitude. We are then met with the golden white pink light. This is a column of light that reminds us all that we are the sun. We are the sunlight. That we are the rain and the rainbows. That we are the sunsets and the sunrises. That we are the oceans. That we are the rivers, the lakes, and the streams. That we are the trees, the forests. We're all the animals, the soils, the sky, the cloud. We are everything. So the next time you see a vista, a sunset, or a sunrise, a snowfall, and you're in awe of it because of its beauty, you're in awe of you. You're the beauty. So we continue to levitate above this planet. As we do, some of us will step out of our physical form. If we're carrying physical form, we float effortlessly above that form. And we come across this massive crystalline light tower that we created. It's larger than the solar system. And in the center of the column, we see this oblong sphere. In the center of the sphere is this brilliant golden white light, sparkling and sending out warm waves of golden mist, saturating all of us from head to toe. And that is a reflection of the deep eternal love that we are. And then surrounding it are many different colors and bands of light sparkling and sending out their color wave of mist in gratitude and gentleness and kindness, well-being, great wealth, prosperity, abundance, joy, happiness, bliss, tranquility, benevolence. And it's endless because these circles, these rings of sparkling light are endless. They're all reflections of us. At the top, we created a golden ocean. The golden ocean can come cascading down the way we designed it and flood all of us, all of our brothers and sisters, all life on this planet, on it, in it, above it, and below it, endlessly, continuously, of pure, deep, eternal love and gratitude, lifting all of the fabric, all the creation, into higher and higher and higher frequencies of deep, eternal love and gratitude. We are drops of this golden ocean. We hold the essence of this golden ocean. The ocean is the drops, and the drops are the ocean. There's no separation. That's the illusion. Then we see our meditative sphere. It's at center circle. We created this sphere almost 3 years ago. It houses nearly 1,200 of our meditations in vibrational frequency and perpetuality, continuously, eternally. All of us gathered every day, hundreds of millions on, off planet. All of the highest intent, the deepest of gratitude, and the deepest of eternal love. And we're back again. The light cannot be turned away. The power that we are is omnipotently so powerful that those who wish the dark can continue cannot. Feel this meditative sphere, this crystal light tower. Visualize it in your heart, mind's motion picture. This way, this meditative sphere can be seen, heard, and felt in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And this is why it continues to intensify and it continues to expand. We are the light, each and every one of us. We are the God, we are the paradise, and we are the heaven on this planet. And this light that we are shining like the sun in deep gratitude and eternal love is transforming this entire civilization, whether good, not so good, or bad. Flooding not only the body, but the soul and the spirit. And it's continual. And you feel it. You are the sun. You are the light. I'll join you in the meditation and return to close us out. Take an easy breath in through the nose, easy breath out through the mouth. Move slowly. See yourself, your heart, mind's motion picture, as the sun, except much more brilliant and far-reaching. Leave the ego mind and then watch your light shine everywhere, eternally, flooding everything and everyone, deep, eternal love and gratitude, joy and bliss and happiness and peace. Take this for the rest of the day, into the evening and night, and the following morning. And we will be back here tomorrow, January 15th, 2021, Friday, at 3 p.m. Eastern, to continue our global guided meditation call.